If you look at the poster, even the smiles and energies tells it all that Nairobi Run is something you want to actually be part of. The most exciting thing for me is aspects of fitness in it. I want to get fit. I don't know about you, but if I can do this in a fun way, I will definitely be part of the Nairobi Run. We want to find out what it's about, the concept, how to be part of it, when the running might start, or if it's continuous, all these things. So I'm opening the social media for you. Be part of this conversation live on Facebook this minute. Look Up TV it is, even on Twitter. Use the hashtag The Morning Drift. But for now, allow me, of course, joining us virtually. Also, and he's always smiling, so he'll be smiling with you again shortly. But right in studio, I have Zoezi Maisha, who I have wanted to meet, and he is a fitness enthusiast. Karibu Sanaa.
Asante sana.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I am fantastic. It's a Friday.
You're looking good for the weekend.
Thank you. And so are you. And we're looking forward to hearing more, about how Nairobi Run is not just going to be entertaining people and helping us rediscover Nairobi, but also will be upholding the values of fitness. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for making your way here. And we have part of the organizing team, Judy Rower. Judy, you look fantastic.
Thank you, Anki. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're also looking fabulous.
Thank you. And I like the energy you're giving me. You know, when the name Nairobi Run came to me, I thought, this is something I want to know more about.
Yes.
And I did not know ladies were part of it.
Actually, most ladies are part of it.
Most ladies?
Yes.
I'm going to find out how to be part of the community.
For sure, you will.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. It's going to be exciting. And we also have, it's so hard for me to pronounce his name, but he's going to pronounce it for us right now. He's joining us virtually all the way from Morocco. Good morning. I don't know if it's way early morning over there, but thank you so much for joining us. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's quite early here. Good morning. So thank you for having us today.
And we're actually excited because the fact that you're joining us from Morocco, we know we have a lot to borrow from. Some people are saying that there are other cities as well that we might have to rediscover, just like Nairobi, with the Nairobi Run. So we are looking forward. Asante.
Great. Thank you.
Now, guys, you have seen my entire, team. I'm calling them my entire team because you know what? Look Up TV will be giving you live coverages of a lot of Nairobi Run activities. That's why I said my team, all right? Now, be part of the team as well. Use the hashtag The Morning Drift through this conversation. And allow me to start, all right? First with Zoezi Maisha, I want to find out first why you're part of the team.
Thank you so much. I'm part of the team because I participated last year in the Nairobi Run, the first edition, and the run was quite good. We did it in Karura Forest. There are some guys who did it in Arboretum. So I feel proud to be part of it because I see a lot of opportunities in terms of what Nairobi Run brings on the table. Because if you look at, Kenya is known for running. It's called a running, it's a running nation. And the concept that they came up with, I think, is justifying why we should have these runs as regular as possible. And my experience was quite rich because if you look at the number of guys that participated in that particular first edition, it shows that there's a lot of opportunities and people are taking up running as a lifestyle. Someone like me who began running like 5 years ago, I think I've seen tremendous changes in terms of the growth of, in the running community. And if we continue the same concept, I think we are likely to see everyone running in the city of Nairobi.
Amazing. I cannot wait to actually see that become a reality. And before we actually go deeper into, what, of course, Roa will be taking us through, I want to understand, because you said this is the second edition. So everyone is thinking, okay, if we didn't hear of the first edition, for those who did not, but I did, then what is the inspiration behind Nairobi Run? And I want to hear that from you, sir, all the way from Morocco. What is the inspiration behind Nairobi Run? What did you discover was missing that Nairobi Run would then help us bridge even as we get to rediscover Nairobi?
Yes. Yes, so actually, I'll just give a background of Nairobi Run. So the concept is the celebration, which means that we try to celebrate the city and we try to celebrate. So the idea behind it is to showcase how beautiful this, how beautiful are the different places people can go running, walking. Like you have some beautiful areas like Karura Forest, Gongro Forest, Olokwa, you have Arboretum, etc. So what we do is we showcase how beautiful are these places, and we show you can go there, go for a walk, go for a run, and they are beautiful. So that's how we celebrate the city, by showing all these places. And believe me, a lot of people, they know these places, but they have never been.
Yes.
So that's what we discovered. And with Nairobi Run, we encourage this, and we had some people who went running, for example, for the first time in Karura Forest, or went first time, although it's just nearby and they pass by every day. It's just that we try to encourage this. Then we celebrate the runners. So which means that in Nairobi, we got in touch with most of the running groups of the city, most of the people involved in the running community, and we showcase them, which means we get to show that in Nairobi you have this run group, and we give a short explanation of each run group. What do they do? Like we have plenty, we have up to 15 run groups now, I guess, yes. We have some run groups like the Team Jashu, we have Swamp Runners, we have Tipwa Tipwa, we have David Duo with fitness with David, we have Women Run and Walk group, etc., etc. Hash House Harriers. So each of these groups, they go run on a regular basis. They don't need us. I mean, they are having their group and they go run, and each of them go run for specific reasons. Some of them they try to improve their performance. Some of them they just to meet together, spend some good times, take pictures. Some of them even go to run so that they can enjoy after the run and have drink, something. So what we do in our website and social media, we showcase all these run groups, and then people can get in touch with them if they want, if they feel that this is a group that they want. So this is how we celebrate the runners and the run community. And then over a weekend, we invite everyone to go and run, and then they have the choice. So either they go and run on their own, and here I'll give you some example of how it happened in the first edition. Yes. So we'll have some people who will run completely on their own, the distance they want, the place they want. Some will go run with their kids or family, some will go run with their friends, some coaches will organize for their client to go on like to Karura or Arboretum or Dongo Sanctuary Forest and then do exercise, spend some time. Some will even go with their dog. Oh, yeah. So really, some schools with the teachers will take the whole class for to go run and walk in Karura or other places. So we have also some groups of kids going with the teachers and actually give them free registrations for those who are organizing this. And then you have this option of doing it freely over the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, or the other option where we can do it in a real physical way, which means all or most of the run groups who are part with us will organize a run. And the run like they do usually, so it's not a competition. Like some of them, like last year we had Team Trashu, they organized a run in Arboretum. We had one run and walk group, they went in Karura. We have Douglas Wakihuri, who is really very helpful and has been supporting us since the beginning, and he's still supporting us. He went running with his group in Gongro Sanctuary Forest. We have David Pu, he organized the run in Karen Waterfront. So we are expecting this year to have even more runs like this organized, and each of these runs are physical runs, which means that you have a start, you have a finish, you have a specific distance, and then the registrants will have the choice, as I said in the beginning. Either they do it freely as they want, or they connect with the run groups. We will be advertising where these run groups will be running, and then connect with them to join them. Amazing. But again, this is for fun. It's not something that is done for like competition or something, just to spend some good time, to really promote a healthy lifestyle. We have even some walkers, as I said. We have even some singers, like Frasha from P Unity went to Karura with his fans for Nairobi Run. So we have some companies also who organize the run for the staff. We have even Kenya Tourism Board who went out in Karura Forest with their staff, like all the members who went there. So a lot of people will go there. And actually, even those who go run on their own, they don't end up alone. Like Nairobi Run last edition, I met with Zozi actually in Karura last edition there. So I went there. I went first to Arboretum to click some pictures of Team Joshua. Then I went to Karura to click some pictures of women running war groups, to click some pictures of KTV, and then I stayed in Karura, was also like jogging a little, and then I met with two people running, and I found out that they didn't know each other before, that actually they were running on their own, but since they were wearing the Nairobi Run t-shirt, it was easy for them to socialize, to communicate, and they end up jogging together. While I was with them, then 3 more people passed with Nairobi Run t-shirts. They saw us with the t-shirt, they stopped, and then they end up, all of them jogging together, walking in Karura. So that's how it works, actually. So it's really being part of an event that promotes healthy lifestyle, that encourages to go out there to discover all these beautiful places. And when I say beautiful places, they are really amazing. We are organizing this run now, rolling it out in different places. And you don't find places like Karura elsewhere or Orua, or it's so beautiful. And really, it's so beautiful and it's so nice. I mean, to go there just even with your kids or with a group of friends to walk. And so that's what we are trying to encourage. And actually, this run,
Yes.
we keep with it. Maybe I'm talkative. Tell me if I talk too much.
We can see the passion. We can see the passion, and I just wanted to hear from Roa. And we're coming back to what's happening this month. We're coming back to you, but of course, if you Kenyans are watching, you're seeing the kind of passion that he has all the way from Morocco, discovering and rediscovering Nairobi. And really, it is true. How many of you have heard of Arboretum, Karura Forest, and all these other beautiful places, but have hardly really gotten there? I think there was some truth there. Roa, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. And as we started actually planning for this event, there are even some places myself I started discovering, places like Ololua. I haven't been there before. Karura, I pass there all the time, but trust me, I've never been there
Probably
before.
driving.
But once we started organizing this event, since it's a fun run, I got to understand these places to go there, to walk, because it's not only for runners, it's also for kids, for youth, for old people. They can come, run, walk, jog. So yeah, let's all come out during those days and rediscover these places.
And of course, there's something that I've also picked, as you guys were speaking, is that you've built a whole community from the Nairobi Run. He said he went at some point and people were wearing this t-shirt, they were able to relate.
Yes.
Have you gotten such experiences, Roa? And then also Zozi, Maisha, you can tell me if this has also impacted you the same way.
Actually, it has, because through Nairobi Run, I got to socialize, to know more people who want to get into fitness, more people who want to get into socialization. As we rediscover Nairobi. I also got to meet Zoezi through Nairobi Run. So yes, it's also a social place for people to meet, socialize, as we get fit at the same time.
And that's beautiful because Zoezi Run, I'm coming to you on your experience. Zoezi Maisha, imagine I call him Zoezi Run. That's how much Nairobi Run is sticking in our heads. Yes. And we are talking about celebrating runners. I can tell you for sure. When Kipkeino Classics happened, that's how most people who had not known Fred Omanyola knew him, okay? Most of the times we just know I would call them flag bearers, or those who actually bear our flags in international Olympics and world championships. But Nairobi Run is giving us an opportunity to know the Zoezi Maisha, for example. So as you share your sentiments on how it's created a community, also let me know how other runners have come out and feel about Nairobi Run.
Thank you so much. I think one point that I really want to stress on is that since COVID came, the number of runners has really gone up. Okay. People have taken up physical fitness as a very, very important aspect of their lives. And the number of groups, running groups, if I tell you the number of running groups in this town, you won't even believe it. Oh. We have more than 10. You mentioned about the team Jasho. Yes. We also have a team called the Zoezi Maisha team. We have Urban Swaras. We have Fit Run. There's so many. Wakimbizi, medal hunters. And you see, like in Nairobi Run, they also have medals. The people in this city, whenever they hear that there is a medal attached to a certain run, they will come in droves. They're hunters. If you go to most, if the first thing when you come to my house, you see a number of medals hanging over there. That is the pride that a runner really wants. Not necessarily going to win. You just want to enjoy the run, feel nice after, you know, the endorphins, the happy hormones that you experience after the run is just amazing. And I really want to do a run with you one of these fine days.
What a challenge. What a challenge. But if I'm going to grab myself a Nairobi Run t-shirt, why not? But I want to hear, of course, from our guest all the way from Morocco, the aspect that we might need reiteration on. And you have said it's not all the time you run, you need to have, you know, won a competition.
No.
You know, let's just hear from him again, even as he tells us what then, you know, it means. I get clarity on the fact that there will be an event that will be coming to a city and a town near you within the country. People are now looking at, will you be coming to Nakuru city soon? Will we be having a Nairobi, Nakuru Run, Mombasa Run? What are the prospects like?
Yeah, I'm not sure I understood clearly the question because I didn't hear you properly. But I understood that what are the other cities that we will be doing, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, which other cities?
Yeah. So we started with Nairobi because it's the biggest city. We did already Mombasa, so we did it in February. It was a big success where we had also the support of Kenya Tourism Board and we had the support of the Governor Office in Mombasa. Now we are resuming Nairobi, and from Nairobi we'll go also do other cities. The other cities that we are planning are Machakos, so we'll organize Machakos Run, we'll organize Kisumu Run, we will organize Eldoret Run. So all these places, we went there, we filmed the running routes, we met with the runners of the cities. It's already in place. We will do Diani Run also. So these are those that are already ready to go, which means that we have the platform ready, with the website ready, the runners, we have connected with them. The only thing is that for these runs, as you can imagine, it's not easy to do. So it's a lot of work, a lot of organization, a lot of spending. So we need partners to help us. So that's the challenge. Why we didn't roll out all the other cities yet, because we need partners. Our objective actually is to have this run for free. We don't want people to pay for it. We would love to have it, or at least something very symbolic. We don't want to have like people paying for it. We give a T-shirt, we give a medal, but ideally we should have strong support to be able to, to give it for free or for a very symbolic price. But the fact is that everything costs money, so we are bringing it as low as possible. So for the other cities, we will roll them as soon as we have partners who want to support us to make this really, to really spread the happiness and encourage people to go out there, discover their city, etc. And with KTB, actually, we are working on a plan so that we encourage people to travel. For example, when we did Mombasa Run, we had a lot of people who traveled from Nairobi to Mombasa. Wow. And since we are like talking to the runners, the run groups of Nairobi got in touch with the run groups of Mombasa. They started organizing between themselves, and we are expecting the same to happen once we do Machakos, once we do Diani, once we do Eldoret, to have like a bigger community of runners, walkers from all over Kenya to connect and really create some dynamic in the community.
Okay. I like the fact that you brought, the partnership aspect, because at the end of the day, we don't want to lock out any person just because they cannot afford to be on the run, you know. So I think all the partners watching today already, people, and when he spoke, I thought, devolution took shape in Kenya, right? And each county has been trying to make sure that that county is rising and doing well and developing. What if rediscovering Machakos County could upgrade Machakos? What if rediscovering Kisumu through the run could actually upgrade Kisumu? And I think now the partners are going to begin texting in at Lookup TV, we're on Twitter, and also Nairobi Run on social media. So we see if this is impactful to not only Nairobi people, but Kenyans at large. And congratulations to that. I want to now understand, there's something going down. And now we want to come closer to the nearest event. Roa, just bring us up to speed, because a lot of people want to be part of this. I missed the first edition. I don't want to miss the second.
Yeah.
Please tell us more.
Okay, so tentatively the date is on the 2nd and 3rd of July. We're yet finalizing with a few sponsors and partners on how they can get on board. So we're actually inviting more sponsors, more partners to come on board. Let's make this even bigger and better. And for you as an individual, if you want to register, you just head to our website, which
Okay.
is www.nairobi.run. You can go there and pre-register, as we are yet to set the amount, because we want to make it as most affordable as possible, so that we have everyone, all Nairobians coming out, running at the same time. Imagine the whole of Nairobi out, running in different places. It will be really awesome.
Whoa, all those guys with cars we see in traffic?
We just
Every
run.
morning, suddenly the traffic is human traffic. And all donning beautiful colors of,
Different
you know,
directions.
Nairobi Run.
Colors, different directions, different timing,
Different age
because
groups,
different
everything.
age groups.
I know photographers are now planning on being on a helicopter somewhere, capturing those.
Drones all over.
It will be really awesome. Imagine having an active Nairobi city.
Beautiful.
Guys coming out on the 2nd, guys coming out on the 3rd. We're running, even if you're just running 2 kilometers, others running 10 kilometers,
Yes.
others 50. Like Katarawawa does almost 50 most of the time.
Beautiful.
So, yeah,
All right.
we just want everyone to come out.
And
during
allow
that
me
time.
to, Zoezi, you want to add something, but I heard, all the way from Morocco. It's your name that is difficult for me, so I keep saying all the way from Morocco, but I'm yet to get the correct pronunciation. Yes, sir?
Yeah, my name is Yunus.
Eunice.
Yunus?
Yes, you can say
Not
Iraqi.
Eunice, Eunice.
Or I can say Iraqi.
Yeah, everyone says Iraqi because it's easier to remember.
So I think I'm safe by saying that as well. And of course, he mentioned something like after the run, you actually choose what distance you want to cover. However, if you start, please finish. Is there something like that, Zoezi Maisha?
I've always believed in one theory.
Yes.
If you can't walk, crawl.
Okay.
If you can't crawl, walk. If you can't run, just jog.
Okay.
What matters most is you're moving forward. Trust me, every step you move forward makes an impact, a healthy impact in your life. Rather than someone just seated over every day, you're just seated in the house doing nothing. They say forward, every step counts.
Yes.
Because I'll give a very good example. I've become a fitness enthusiast, if not an activist, by virtue of what I do. When I began my exercise, that was way back in 2017, I was 101 kgs. And didn't know that I would be where I am right now.
We need your before picture.
I'll share with you after this. Yes, and even the speed that I'm running right now is totally different, because I remember where I used to live, it could take me like almost an hour to do 3 kilometers. But the same distance, right now I'm doing it in around 16 minutes.
Wow.
So it shows how commitment and discipline you can actually turn somebody's life if you really mean it. So my point is, when such an opportunity comes, and I'm glad that it's coming at a time when, is it on 2nd of July?
Yes.
This is a time that the political temperatures are rising up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look at it from this perspective, whereby if all Kenyans can unite in running, regardless of their political affiliation, at the end of the day, we'll have a very cohesive society. But back to my point,
Yes.
running is one of the treasures that people have never discovered. If people can really pick it up seriously, even the government of the day will spend less in terms of lifestyle challenges that every Kenyan faces, because hospital bills have become so high, and a healthy lifestyle through running or exercise can really make a very big impact in the society.
I like that, because really every single day, every single Thursday, I'm here talking about mental health. By the way, it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And if only we could run and create that community, we're going to have to stop demanding for more, mental health facilities, and just have the community we want for better youth, better people in their mind. And I would just want to understand, like you have said, this would work really well for Kenya. I want to hear from Yunus, because these runs happen. I believe they probably happen. Do they happen in Morocco? And what impact have you felt that we could borrow from in Kenya? So maybe we can say this worked here, this could work in Nairobi. Just share with us some successful stories in Morocco, for example.
Yeah, so actually we are trying to do it in several countries, but the start is Nairobi.
Oh,
we started by Nairobi because simply, as Zoezi said, Nairobi is Kenya is the city of runners. The biggest runners are in Kenya. Look at Douglas Wakihuri. He's with us, he's helping us. So we came up with this concept like 2 years ago. Actually, we've been working on it for 2 years ago, and we started developing it. But always it was the plan was to start by Kenya. So the first edition was Nairobi Run for all the city runs that we are doing. So and now we are rolling out. So but building on the learnings from Kenya actually. So it's the other way around. And we are now doing Casablanca Run. That's why I'm in Casablanca right now. So Casablanca will be happening in June. And it's looking very, 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 very well. It's looking very good. And we'll follow up. We'll do the same series in Morocco. We are doing the same series in UAE, Abu Dhabi, the others, but this will happen in November, end of the year, not now. And we are trying to do it also in Uganda and in Tanzania. We have Kampala Run. But as I said, it's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. So we were very ambitious in the beginning, starting from Kenya, with our office in Kenya. But it's a big challenge to go after this. Actually, all these kids, I'm a runner. I don't look like maybe on the TV, but I'm also a runner, and I love running. No, I'm not because I'm sitting here. I'm not that fit now. But I'm a runner. Like I did all marathons. I did Nairobi Marathon. I did the New York Marathon. I did Casablanca Marathon several times. I did Dubai Marathon several times. I did Marathon des Sables, which is one of the toughest race in the world. Yeah. 250 kilometers in the desert. It looks to me like it's in another life that I was able to do this. And now I just run, jog, walk, whatever, like I just try to go out there and then do whatever I can. Like if I feel like just walking, I go walk. Mm-hmm. If I feel like I can run a little, then I run, walk. If I feel like, yes, I'm in a good condition today, then I go just run. And it's always, Rosie was talking about now the issue of depression and mental health. And the best thing that someone can do is to go out there for a run or for a walk. After when you do it, and you feel so happy, and you have the whole day that you can go through it with some positive energy that you get from just the fact of going out there and just walking. You don't need. In the beginning you just walk, you run a little, then you walk. And it's exactly the same. We are not in a competition or something. We just have a healthy lifestyle and be healthy and smile and have positive.
I like how he says, you know what, you can walk and run, but at the end of the day, it's not a competition. Just have a healthy lifestyle and smile. And trust me, cities can be difficult to live in. I don't know if, Roa, you agree. Everyone moves. We've seen a lot of, rural to urban, migration and settlements, and we can say cities can be hectic. So we need these runs. And of course, now we're talking about the aspects that make it fun. What are other aspects that make Nairobi Run fun? I know there's taking a picture of you. Or is it a video of you running?
Slaying around.
Yeah, and where do you post them? Because we're a social media, community. And now we're talking to him in Morocco. And we want to see parts of the run if it starts. But how does the whole world get to enjoy Nairobi Run when it actually, the second edition takes off? Or when we are preparing? How do they become part of the process and part of the activity?
Okay, so amongst the two gentlemen, I'm not a runner, but at least I walk, jog.
I'm with you.
I ran like 2 kilometers. I guess we'll run the same route with you.
Yeah, and walk.
And walk. So once you've taken part in the event, you can either, as I said, you can walk, you can jog, and then you take a beautiful photo of the place that you went to do the activity. And then we have a leaderboard on our website. So you just upload it, you share it with the world, the new place that you feel that this is beautiful, I need to share it with the whole world, you share it on our website. Yeah, and then now you qualify for your medal.
Oh, there you go. So there's, as much as we said it's not much of a competition, like you said, your house is full of medals. You can qualify for a medal, and you can also be recognized, like we're saying. Someone like Zozi Maisha might be able to find you on the website. Who knows? Yeah. So let's upload those photos once you take part. And that makes me curious. I want to go to the website, already go to the website, and find out how the first edition was. Will we get that information?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing. I want to take a short breather and show you guys that these guys actually had a run on the expressway. Am I correct?
Yes.
Was that exciting?
Very exciting. That was a very interesting run. And unfortunately, I realized that I ran up to Westlands without knowing that I was in Westlands. I'm sorry to say this because I was so much keen on where I was going and my pace. Other than people who were also having fun, taking photos, it was a lost opportunity for me because I was not able even to know that I passed through near your house, blah, 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 blah.
You didn't do the tourism aspect of the run.
The pace was high. The pace was on another level.
But the fact, and you remember President Uhuru Kenyatta saying, you all who ran through this expressway have actually set the pace for us. And little did I know that I was going to have Nairobi Run hosted right here on the Lookup TV, hashtag The Morning Drift. So let's just take a moment to watch these videos with a bit of a bed to give you a feel of, you know, Nairobi Run bringing you the mental health part of it, the fun, the peace, and like he says, just smile and enjoy yourselves. But remember, Nairobi Run will be broadcasted live only on Lookup TV, people. This is my people, okay? So you want to get and not miss any edition starting, you know, especially for the second edition, get glued to Lookup TV. Begin following Nairobi Run on social media.
Instagram, Nairobi Run, Twitter, but mostly Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. So mostly Facebook and Instagram. Be part of the family starting now. You need to change your lifestyle right now, get healthier. So Nairobi Run is the place to go. Start liking, following, and dropping them DMs. Find out as many questions, ask as many questions. And of course, the event will be coming to your city very soon. So take a look at what they could do. Sometimes they want to see to believe. This guys actually graced the expressway before you did. It was fun. Take a look. Okay, I do not know if I'm the only one who noticed that the camera person doesn't want to be left out. He's equally running. Like, okay, we need to do this. That's the kind of community that we're talking about. Allow me to go back again to Eunice back in Morocco. When you see this become a reality, how do you feel? Let's come back to now. How do you feel when you see this take shape and as a reality now in Nairobi, for example?
Sorry, I didn't hear properly again now.
Yeah, I'm saying for, you know, when we get to see the reality on the ground, and, you know, it was a concept before, and now it's actually taking shape. You've done the first edition and the second is underway. We want to understand, you know, how do you feel? The team is taking shape. You know, sometimes people start things and they collapse. But you did the first edition and you have a vision for other cities and countries with partnerships coming on board. First, we want to understand how you feel, and we also want to understand how the future, you know, looks like.
Yes. So it feels really great when you work on something for 2 years. I mean, and then it takes shape and it's a reality. I mean, with Judy, we were working in the beginning, it was the concept, hard work, and it was in COVID time. So we are an event agency, so it was really tough. You know. And then when actually you start having your first partners, and then you have like people starting to register and people getting interested, it's really like a dream come true, and you feel good. So it's really nice. I mean, and now moving to other countries is also, you feel proud of yourself, of the team, of all what has been achieved, and never raise hands, as they say. Never give up. Yes. When you start from just an idea and you start digging and working, it's it's rewarding after so much hard work and so many months of work, actually, to see that things are taking shape.
Amazing. And now I want to talk about registration because you just mentioned it. And either of you can kick that off for me because I want to register just like any other Kenyan, but how do I get to register?
Okay, so you just head over to our website, Nairobi.run, and then we have a pre-register right now, so you
Okay.
just pre-register, enter your details, and then once we have agreed on the amount, which we are trying to make it as smallest as possible, so you just pay for you now to get your runner's t-shirt, and then later on, once you've taken part in the event, you upload your beautiful photo of the run the venue that you went to, and then now you qualify for your medal. So it's very easy. Just head over to
online.
Everything is online. www.nairobi.run.
It's still open.
It's open.
Is there a time it's ever going to close? Or we should just, because sometimes we need to hurry this up. You want to be one of the first registers. I think just be the first on the list.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
easy.
be the
It's
first.
www.
Nairobi.run.
And that's on the screen, hopefully, and of course check our social media handles as well. We're tagging Nairobi Run right now and their website. I would advise, because Kenyans love rush hour and last minute, that you begin to do your registrations right now. Let me hear from Zoezi. You guys work with schools, he mentioned. You can organize this for schools, because a lot of schools are trying to figure out co-curricular activities. You know, the CBC is here. But have they spoken about this football? Fine, there is. Swimming, but now the fact that you bring a new aspect and making it easier for institutions, how do these people get to come on board? Like, I know there's a principal watching right now, there's a HR watching right now. How do they organize these partnerships for a run with you guys?
I think that
I
would
think
be
I'll
yeah,
answer.
okay.
I think I'll answer that for him.
Yeah.
So if any institution, any school wants to join us, you can just reach out to us on our social media or on our number, which is also on our social media, and then we get to understand the school, how many you'll be participating, which route you want to run, and then we'll see if other people can join you on that route.
Okay.
Yeah. In corporate perspective, yeah.
Okay, so that is there's a corporate perspective to the Nairobi Run. For all those who are wondering, do we have to wait for the main event? Other things can be happening before the main event. Is that correct?
Yes. Actually, a lot of things can happen before the main event.
Can you tell us more?
Because we actually trying to create awareness for this event. So there's a lot of things for corporate that you can do. If maybe you want to share a link of maybe a product that you're launching or a service that you're launching. So this capability, you can reach these runners through our platform.
Amazing. So sometimes it's just you run to, because I think sometimes it really creates a lot of awareness. Anything, campaigns happen when there's movement.
Yes.
Zoezi, you want to add something on that aspect of you just don't run blindly, run with a purpose.
I think the paramount point about running is just to be healthy. That's the most underlying factor that I always insist on. Because when a healthy nation is a productive nation. When everybody's active, trust me, even the government will be spending less and less in medical facilities. Because, you know, our health infrastructure is not very, very good. So if there's a way we can have the preventive measures, which is activities that we're talking about here, we'll be able to move our economy to another level if we are taken seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that economy part. Trust me, I do. Now the cost of living is way higher. And I don't know if we lost Eunice, but Eunice, if you can hear me, I'm looking at now what partners, you know, because we can never limit the number of partners for something like this. Just again to speak out to the partners so they can hear from you what your prospectus partnerships could be looking like and how partners can come on board. Do they reach you through the same website? Okay, I think we might have lost him. All right, so we will try and find him again shortly because we are not done with the conversation yet. So I think you can take us through that again because partners and that could be different from the corporate perspective. Yeah.
So if you head over to our social media pages, we have an official number, which is there.
There's an official number.
Yes, there's an official number. So corporates can actually reach us through the the number, or they can just inbox us, tell us this is so and so, we want to reach you. We'll reach them. Actually, our response time is very fast.
Customer service is not as bad. We will not be ranting on Twitter.
Exactly. It's very, very fast, because we want as many sponsors, as many partners as possible. As I said, we want to make this as much as affordable as possible for everyone, so that we have all the Nairobians coming out at the same time to run for this same purpose.
And this gives me a very interesting perspective. I remember the first edition I participated, I did it in Karura. Remember, he met me in Karura with my Nairobi Run t-shirt. And it also gives you a platform to challenge yourself. For instance, if you are doing 5 kilometers, and I want to look at the perspective of challenging. If you're doing your 5 kilometer at 1 hour, this day will give you an opportunity to see if you can be able to bring it under 1 hour. And who doesn't want to see the progress in his life or her life? You can actually say, today I've made it. This is my personal best. 5 kilometers, I did it in 1 hour. Last edition, this edition I'm targeting maybe 59 minutes. An improvement of a minute is important. It's a growth.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to reiterate on what he said, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So if you're looking into becoming fit, you're looking into healthy lifestyle, you just start, just one step, one jog, one jump, walk. And this is an opportunity for those people who want to get into fitness. Like myself, at least now I'm jogging, I'm running some few kilometers, but if you approached me much earlier on, I wasn't able to. But through encouragement.
Just add something. That's it.
Yeah, then we can hear from Younes again. He's back. Yes. Just add something.
Yeah, I'm saying, see, I'm saying this.
Yeah.
For the last 1.5 years, I've been waking guys up all over. All my friends on social media, I wake them up in the morning.
I saw you wake them up today.
4:30 every day. I must do that.
Yeah.
And it has become a movement. That's why I said I'm a fitness activist, if there's a word like that. Enthusiast come activist. So there are people who wake up in the morning and they go to my page to find out what has Zoezi said about today's scripture, or fitness scripture.
Yeah.
And it's really working wonders. I meet people, they say, boss, that post you made in the morning made me wake up in the morning and I did some 5 kilometers. Doesn't that quite fulfilling?
It is.
It does.
It is.
And I'm starting with you. I think from today onward, you should be checking my page every time.
Could that be a problem?
You have a choice, Anki.
But I want us to hear from, I am challenged, and I like that, you know, your only competition is yourself.
Exactly.
Especially for Nairobi Run, I'm seeing the concept is you're your own competition. Absolutely. If you can do less than an hour today and less than 30 minutes in the next edition and tomorrow, I think it's quite, again, self-esteem and confidence, not only looking good, ladies, you're going to glow as well, but internal and external work is going to be happening at Nairobi Run. And I want to hear now from Younes. Younes, let me first see if you're back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
And we're about to conclude the discussion, and I'm hoping we can have more conversations. So until the event, Nairobi Run will be hosted here quite a number of times, I believe.
Yes.
We wanted to hear from you. You know, you've been running for a while now, and you don't stop.
Yes.
So then running doesn't stop at any age, doesn't then begin at any age. It's timeless, is it?
Yes. I mean, actually, when you check the runners groups, and even on Facebook and things, you have some run groups of above 50, run groups above 60. I mean, you can always run and jog, of course. Obviously, you walk, you jog. You don't need. It's not about hitting a specific timing.
Okay. So I was also going to be asking, you know, about routes, but of course that will come because it's slated for maybe July, so we can have another conversation on which routes you're planning to use. However, I want to hear your last, you know, your closing remarks today. Maybe call out, you know, call on partners again and sponsors and people to be part of the Nairobi Run all the way from Morocco as your closing remarks, and then I can get the closing remarks from Zoezi, Maisha, and Roa. But first, let's start with you. What would you say to the world and to Nairobi as we close?
So I would say I would like to invite everyone to Nairobi Run because it's a great opportunity, a nice event. It's celebrating the city, showing all these beautiful places, encouraging a healthy lifestyle, encouraging people to go out there, and I would like to thank Douglas Wakihuri, who has been supporting us since the beginning. on this project. He has been really strongly active and involved with us. Kenya Tourism Board, who are helping us as they can on this project, and they are with us even on Mombasa and on all the other editions, and would like even companies to be part of it. They can organize runs for the staff. This is a nice way to encourage a healthy lifestyle also amongst the staff of the company, or team building. That would help us. And finally, we are looking for partners. Really, we are looking for partners to make this even bigger and bigger, to be able to give free registrations to schools, and to have the lowest possible price. So we really need partners. And this is a great event. This is a great event and a good way of doing marketing or CSR. So Judy already said you can reach out to us on our social media. We have a number there where you can reach us, or our email. You just go to www.nairobi.run or any Nairobi Run handle on Facebook, on Instagram. You will end up on our social media. There is a contact number, email, everything is there. And we hope that people who hear us today will have some potential partners who will reach out to us.
Amazing. Thank you very much also for waking up so early in Morocco to just ensure that this information is accurately given to the rest of the public. Please join us again and again. And I want to appreciate you for being one of those people who stood with their dreams and actually saw them become a reality, not only for yourself, but for the world. You really are healing the world. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, Zoezi Maisha, I know you have just a remark to close, just 1 minute, and Roa 1 minute as well, and then we could, close the conversation. Zoezi.
Thank you so much. I think 2022 should be one of our best Nairobi Run event, due to the fact that last year we had a bit of challenges because people are still fearing about this COVID. But I think now that the society is open, we want you to come all on board so that we can make Nairobi a very healthy city, sorry. And besides that, you can always follow me on Instagram, Zoezi Maisha, Facebook, Zoezi Maisha, so that you can see how we can be able to work together towards a healthy nation.
Amazing, a healthy nation, that's the ultimate goal. Roa, the beautiful, smiling, beautiful lady.
Oh, thank you. So the last remark is that I'm just advising everyone to come out during those days, 2nd and 3rd of July, for this great event. Let's rediscover Nairobi. Let's go to these beautiful places. If there's a place that we haven't highlighted and you feel like it needs to be highlighted, just head over to our website, suggest it, and then we'll be able to highlight it. I'm also advising my friends to come out for this event. It's a good event. Yeah, even if it's just 2 kilometers, Anki, like we said, you're going to run. We will be out there doing that 2 kilometers.
And trust me, I'm going to bring in Sheila Kai.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring in James Kenya. I'm bringing in Liz Kivuva.
Please do.
I'm bringing in DJ One.
And the cameraman.
Kalenga, Griffiths.
Yeah.
I'm bringing in Eugene and whatever it is. They will run in Rwanda very soon.
They will.
He has said they will be spreading to countries, moving forward. So I'll be bringing in you all. Edgar Jakusahau, prepare please, my brother. Victor. Precious, Faith, Kula, you all, Sesmo Times, of course, Sally, Limo, Lamek, Aungo, they know themselves.
Then it will be
the entire Look Up TV is running this edition.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for making it, better and better, because we have to heal the world. And not all the time, it's the hospitals we have to build.
Exactly. Yeah.
Prevention is better than cure.
It is, for sure.
And so Nairobi Run is the way to go. Thank you very much for making Friday fun for me.
Thank you,
so
Anki.
much.
You know,
we're honored.
keep jogging, keep running.
And we'll be coming to do some fitness with you guys here once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. You are welcome. And I'm
awesome.
sorry, my energy, I can get crazy. One of the hosts who is the craziest in Kenya, but that is the best thing you can do for yourselves on a Friday. Usher in your weekend with the positivity and the vibe. Now start registering at, of course, Nairobi Run. Check them out. Ask questions, because if you want to meet me, and if you want to see more of Look Up TV, you've got to find out about Nairobi Run, and that's how we become friends. I bring in DJ One, find out if he's going to be running too. But now, a short breather as we prepare to come back. Pengine muziki.
The future of money is simple, like unlocking possibilities with a smile and having the world in the palm of your hand. It's the ability to touch many lives at the same time and turn your dreams into reality. It's forgetting and still remembering. Simple is having everything that you love in one place. From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday. It's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
Get a chance to wake up as a tourist as you view Mount Kenya every day by buying a plot of land at Wema Gardens, Naru Moru. At only 400 meters off tarmac, this is the right place to build your dream home, cottages or holiday homes. You can also buy this property to give to your children as a special inheritance. Water and electricity are in the vicinity, while neighbors are already building their homes. These plots are specially ready for you with title deeds scheduled to be out in 6 months. Buy a 50 by 100 plot of land at Wema Gardens for only 399,000 Kenya shillings. You can also pay for your plot through our friendly one-year installments plan.
Bwana daima, moyo wangu, sifu Bwana daima, sifu Bwana daima, moyo wangu, sifu Bwana daima. Hey, DJ One! Now that you dropped the okay, you sing it too.
I can't. That's why I'm okay. Like, it's okay.
I think it's been a great show, DJ One. Are you coming for the Nairobi Run? Are you registering?
Yeah. You?
Absolutely. You heard how many times my name was called. I don't have a choice, but of course, just to keep my mental health fit, to keep myself happy, to have a community and friends. Who doesn't need that in a city?
No one.
So you're going to come?
Yes, definitely.
How have you felt about the entire show?
Very nice. Unajua I'm not a spender kukimbia sana, but at least they have convinced me that it's nice. It's actually...
It's worth your time.
Exactly. But pia ina deal pia na mental health pia kidogo, because this being a mental awareness a month. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you want to sign out? Big up.
Yeah, by the way, I want to sign out, and hata nimeshanga time inaenda aje. So let's see you next Friday, same time, same place, with me, DJ 1254 and Anki Doris Ombat pale. Then we'll be playing all your requests next Friday. Kama sijacheza ngoma yako leo, then we'll be playing it next Friday. So usijaribu kukosa this show each and every Friday. Me is DJ 1254. I say thank you so much. A big shout out to Ken Mercedes watching all the way from Kitale, Mama Queen. A big shout out to Kelly from Naivasha. A big shout out to you. Usiangalie neighbor yako, you actually you.
Oh.
So see you.
I thought it was me. I thought it was you, me. But anyway, guys.
Director imetosha. Okay, mimi ni Mluya.
Guy, ukase unasema director wangu. Anyway, guys, I think you are the most adorable viewership we've ever had. We're, clocking 3 million, shortly, and I just want to appreciate you all for the love that you give. #TheMorningDrift. I have had a great week. If you watched Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and this Friday, I just want to say Thank you so much for the like, for the love, for the social media following. Please remember, Look Up TV is the heart to be the heart. You know, home is where the heart is. And so, you know, the heart to be is Look Up TV. At Look Up TV on Twitter. At Doris Anki is my Twitter handle. I'm Anki Doris Ambat on Facebook. Look Up TV is the official name on Facebook as well for my company. And like you heard me mention my team, I love you, Kalenga. Thank you for making me look beautiful right now. And of course, all the other people, and even what was Sanaa to attract and acknowledge in tons. You guys, as you learn and be part of the family, I want to appreciate you, those who work with the Morning Drift. And of course, Mommy, Daddy, and my DJ One. Thank you so much. And Madame Makai, aren't you the best? Enjoy the rest of your day. This is The Energy. Run with it through the weekend. Until Monday, adios, amigo. Mwah.